They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Come on, set.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Lockett headed in motion. On second down, it's Nix. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here we go.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Allen on 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, option going left. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A first down throw for Nix. They'll try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On second down, a run with Mitchell. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a second and 9. Here's Nix to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Third and 9.
Let's go.
Throwing is Nix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Allen. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to have the first down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line. Schultz is the motion man. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. 56. Here's Allen to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was picked.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Bears will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen will throw. A throw complete to Scott. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Tackle there by Michael Hall. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, It's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He'll get that complete to Ross. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Again, it's Allen to the air. Off he goes. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Bears.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Second and 7. They'll run it here with Saquon. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Once again, it's Barkley. The Bears sending out their punt team. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Lockett headed in motion. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Nix. Once again, right back to Lockett. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's complete to Lockett outright. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing. Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hunt.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
Still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Chicago. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go play action with Nix. That's blocking downfield. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Let's go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
One of the tight ends in motion right.
Go.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
19 tight, 19 tight. Take go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll get this out wide, and he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
Saquon Barkley! Saquon Barkley! And he is gone! 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. A first down throw for Nix. That is into the hands of Wicks. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he will have a Giants 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. His throw left side is complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
7 Pirates, go!
Throwing is Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of a 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Now a give on the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 12-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slaps, what do that mean? It mean that